Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How the heck are you guys doing? Man, Truth lost that debate last night. She lost. She got really emotional at times, and yeah, she lost. So I woke up feeling good today because she lost. Hopefully she does a part two. Um, they said there was some good testimony in day 16. I'm doing 17 tonight, but they said day 16, there was some good shit in there. Diddy becomes a monster again. But yeah, I still ain't seen the Rico shit there. He just a angry little man. All right, let's see here. Um, text not to be shown. I don't care about that. Before the jury comes in, what about the witness conflicts with other romantic partners? The last one was with a colleague, not a girlfriend. Note, none of this is in the docket despite inner city presses filing and judge's orders. So the judge told them to put it in there and they still haven't gotten it. Oh, shit. There's nothing to look at, though. It's just his thing. Diddy's lawyer said, this is impeachment material. These are assaults under Rule 608. Is that fair? Shapiro, it's not 608. We're happy to provide the proffer ex parte. It's difficult to explain the fact. Ex parte proffer is irregular. We want to put in album art for Miss Ventura's Love a Loser video. It shows she is engaged in business independent of Mr. Combs. You're going to ask, why do you need photos? I was going to ask that. USAs have done it too. I don't see the probative value of these defense exhibits. The defense is free to question the witness about them. What about drugs? It shows the witness was taking ketamine with Cassie, and Mr. Combs didn't like it. It's inadmissible. Come on, judge. Come on. At one point, they saying that the nigga got her hooked on drugs and shit to keep her in freak offs, but at another time, he telling motherfuckers don't sell to her, and he getting mad and firing people that's around her that's getting high with her. I feel like if he wanted her to just be a damn drug addict and a zombie, he wouldn't give a fuck when she was getting high. Come on, judge. You working with these people, man. Mr. Combs says it's whack or whack. It goes to state of mind. It's admissible. Anything more? The Dr. Hughes letter. That was docketed at midnight. Okay. He got this shit on Patreon. Defense has to Monday to respond. Is Dr. Hughes' second day testimony about coercive control given what the Second Division Circuit said? Yes, under the recent decision. I don't know what the fuck that is. We're working on a different instruction before the testimony of Jane on the pseudonym issue. Just hand it up. If you agree, I will read it. Does witness Brianna Bongolan need a Fifth Amendment immunity order? Yes. I'll ask our courtroom deputy to check on our jury. First, we wish to enter some exhibits into evidence before the jury. A search of Two Star Island by Homeland found this cell phone. Now, paragraph 14. The exhibits are excerpts of the data. The data shows Twitter exhibits and text to D-Rock, who says, "We in the security room." What does Shorty say? Cass is calling. Studio's looking for you. What did she say on the other thing? Act like I said I'm not fucking with her. Okay. I want to ask, how is her eye? I told everyone a fight broke out in the club, or I'm guessing the owner is supposed to be Puff Daddy. I told everyone a fight broke out in the club. She ain't tripping. She ain't tell nobody. I'm about to call you. Thank you. The government may call its next witness. The government calls Frank Piazza. Is that the baseball player? I guess not. Where do you work? Legal audio and video. Here, I don't know what that is. Have you testified before? Mostly criminal matters. I've also done some civil and depositions. Have you been qualified as an expert? 50 times. We moved to qualify Mr. Piazza as an expert. No objection. He's an expert. How many times have you worked for Southern District, New York? 50 or 100 times. Does that impact your testimony? No, I do 75% defense work. Are you being paid? What is your hourly rate? $295? Yes. You analyze cell phone videos and surveillance videos? Yes. Let me show you. Video of Todd Combs kicking Cassie on the ground is shown. What is the frame rate? Frame per second. It can cause a video to have more info per second. This cell phone video of a video was shot on an iPhone 6.30 frames a second. It was not edited or tampered with, I found. Did you reach a conclusion? They are accurate. And the surveillance videos, there were issues. The clock was set to play 30 frames a second, but this was 22 frames, so it played faster. We had to account for that. How? We counted the frames and used software to correct the timing. Were the surveillance videos altered? No. Here, the video stream was corrupted. This has caused a distortion. The whole file is just these small pieces. The corruption exists in the video stream. There is a structure called a GOP, a group of pictures. We have predictive frames. You don't know this, but a static camera does not re-record a wall that doesn't move each second. It is repeated. Only what moves is recorded. Thank you. Play 55 seconds. Video shown, Combs throws Cassie to the ground and kicks her. Did you see pixelation? Yes. Does it represent manipulation? No. You can choose motion activity. The camera only turns on when there is motion, but it causes timestamp issues. Go back frame by frame. I want to point something out. Let's see here. Make sure better backstage. This seems to be a collision of two issues. Look at the male sitting down. There appears to be a ghost of a person. The motion activity begins to sense that we have motion. Now there's a full figure in the frame. That file is corrupted. Did you make a compilation? Yes, your office requested it. They are edited to track the movement of individuals inside the events. Does it have different camera angles in it? Yes. How did you show the change? Black screen, the changes, black screen. Is this the compilation? Yes. Play the first 30 seconds. What is happening? The male is running down the hallway. He throws her down, now dragged her on the screen. What did the man just do? Dragging the woman holding a bag. What is he holding? It appears to be a cell phone, glowing. Let's focus on what happens in the mirror. Play it. What happened? The male picked up a small object, what appears to be a vase, and threw it across the room at the woman. Continue playing. Who is emerging now? The female with the duffel, her luggage. Now who? The security person. Now the man Combs walks away holding what appears to be a cell phone. He puts it to his ear. You find these accurate? Yes, and this was all the footage I had. Let's turn to the 6 videos, PX 201 to 210. Let me clarify. These are under seal. They were recovered from the Frank Black user on a device provided to the U.S. by Miss Ventura. These are enhanced versions of original videos created in 2012, 2014. Mr. Piazza, what were you asked to do with the sexually explicit video? Enhance the audio component. We admitted these videos into evidence and no further questions. Then they go on a break, and I'm finna drink me some energy drink, so I'm going on a break as well. Give me a second. Shucks. Um, what's up, James, E. Brooks, Leah? How y'all doing? I don't know what that other person is talking about, so there's that. All right, back to the tweets. Let's stay on break. They're back. Terry Garagos, what is your understanding of the source of those surveillance videos? The native system. How did they come to your possession? They were exported and transcoded. Who gave the surveillance video to you? The U.S. Attorney's Office. Who gave it to them? I don't know. Did you say it was from a cheap system? I don't think I said that. Let me show you your notes. This is only for the witness. Yes. So you called it cheap? I don't know when this document was created, but you thought the system was cheap. In a way. Let me play you 10C-103. There are 2 minutes not shown. This is my corrected version. There are a few issues that we cannot correct. The system is buffering some of that time and some portions were motion activated. Let's again play the male coming into the elevator bank at 11:02, and then the timestamps are jumping around on the video. Cassie is being kicked on the ground. It's constantly playing catch up. Play ahead. We're at 11:11:28. The female picks up the house phone. There's some sort of cut. Can you explain? Can you go back up and go frame by frame? Sure, but is the male separated from her? Yes, the bag drop triggered it. A 10-second difference. Programming note. Even I lost track of the thread for some time, kept reverting to on the ground 1 hour in Arizona, but this needs to be fixed. Oh, let's watch it. I don't know what the hell. I guess he's talking about one of his tweets. Let's watch it again. Did we just jump about 10 seconds on the timestamp? Yes. There's a 5-second offset between the two cameras. That's what you just showed. Okay. The female picks up the phone and the male walks away. Start again, please. Is this him walking away? Yes. Play more. Did you see the translucent or ghost-like figure in the cell phone video as in the surveillance video? The cell phone video was not high quality enough to capture it, but it's not there. It is not. Ms. Piazza, thank you so much for coming. We have no further questions for you. Judge Ms. Smizer. So they're 5 minutes off. My notes told me there was a 5-minute and 55-second difference and another offset of 5 seconds. Do these videos reliably and accurate depict what happened? Yes. You may go. Before the witness, a sidebar. Before the next witness, sidebar. Didn't they do their sidebar? The government calls Brianna Bongolin. What else are you called? Bana. What do you work in? Fashion designs. What did Mr. Combs do to you? Held me over a 17th story balcony. Yikes. Any after effects? Night terrors. I wake up in my sleep. Who is this? It's Cassandra Ventura. Cassie, my friend. I met her in 2013 at Young and Reckless, the streetwear company, then at Diamond Designs. How would you describe Cassie's relationship with Mr. Combs? Volatile. I did not want to meet him right away. I had seen a black eye. She begged me to meet him. Did you design work for Mr. Combs? A little. Where did Mr. Combs live? I think in like Beverly Hills. Objection, speculation. Ask another question. Do you know the name of the street? Mapleton, 200 South Mapleton. What did you do with Cassie? Drugs, and we'd go shopping. We'd hang out with Deontay and others. Is this a photo of you and Cassie shopping? Yes, in April 2016. Puff texted Cassie, asked where she was, sent a list where we'd been. And she sent a list where we'd been. Had you or Cassie told Mr. Combs where you were? No. How did it make you feel? Objection. Overruled. Like, oh my God, he knows where we've been. Why would you sleep at Cassie's? Where would you sleep at Cassie's? The couch or balcony? You sleep on a damn balcony? Did Miss Combs come over? Did Mr. Combs come over? Yes, he banged on the door and came in. Do you know how? I don't know. He was upset. He threw a knife in her direction and she threw it back. He left swiftly. Okay. Okay, so there's mutual combat going on now. He threw the knife, she threw that motherfucker back, and that nigga got up out of there. Were you doing drugs? I don't remember. Did you call the police? No. Why not? I was scared. Did you see injuries on Cassie? She showed me on FaceTime before makeup for the perfect match. What did she say? She was quiet. We were at a party at the Blind Dragon, a karaoke bar in West Hollywood. Then we went to Cassie's house to help her pack. Deontay was there. Puff came. Are you under subpoena? Yes, I won't get in trouble if I'm truthful. Did Mr. Combs provide you drugs? Yes, one was called G. I am not an avid user. Ketamine, marijuana, cocaine. How often did you get drugs for Cassie? Often. Those oxy pills. Did she pay you? Yes. Did you get drugs from Mr. Combs? Yes, once. Cocaine. Did you sell drugs to others? Yes, sometimes. Did you try with Cassie to stop using drugs? Yes, we tried to cook, but there were a lot of drugs around. We try to cook to stop from using drugs. What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Has Mr. Combs ever threatened you? Yes. Let me show you a photo from April 2016. Who's in it? This photographer who goes by the name Bad Boy with an I. We thought it was cool that was his name. We thought we'd make some art. Puff came up close to my face and said, I'm the devil! I could kill you! Were you taking drugs that day? Probably cocaine. Did you continue to see Mr. Combs after that? Yes. Why? I don't know. They never could explain why they go back. Did you tell the government about this threat in your first meeting? No. Why? Objection. Sustain. We can break her. So my nigga, now my question is, did he dangle her over the 17th floor balcony before or after he said he was the devil and he could kill her? Because I mean, if you got dangled over a 17th floor balcony and you went back, you crazy as a motherfucker, for one. But then if you went back after the dangling and he said he was the devil and he could kill you and you went back, I furthermore think you don't value your life. Why? Why? Anything before we bring the jury back in? No disputes, but we now think Jane will not get on the stand today, given how this is going. We would like to get Enrique Santos on. So they're missing a witness. The Gina chick that was going to testify, one of the Puff Olger, one of Puff Diddy's, said she did freak offs with him. She won't testify. Like, they can't find her. So Tasha Caden decided to put out her interview from a year ago or a year or two ago, and it's running up the numbers. Because she went into great detail about the freak offs, Cassie, and all that shit on the Tasha K interview. I may try to play that at some point today. We would like to get Enrique Santos on today. Some exhibits for Jane and tech issues. Okay. Jury comes out and it was like, my bad, fool. Y'all go back. My bad. We fucked up some shit. Hold up. Y'all go back. I buy y'all lunch or something. We have some tech issues. Have to go under the tables. I'm going to ask you to retire to the jury room just for your comfort. We'll bring you back in a few minutes. They came back. What happened on the balcony? I was there. So he must have said he was the devil before he hung her off the balcony. So, yeah, you kind of set yourself up to be dangled off a balcony if a nigga told you up front he the devil and he could kill you. But you didn't care because you was getting free drugs and shit. What happened on the balcony? And you was able to sell drugs, so you was able to make money by being around his circle. Which is another reason he got on your ass, because he ain't want to be connected to no shit like that. What happened on the balcony? I was there. Who was there? Cassie and my ex-girlfriend at the time. What were you doing? Sleeping on the couch with my ex. Doing drugs? I don't recall. You know drugs was involved. You recall everything else except for if you got high? What did you do when Mr. Combs arrived? I took my ex-girlfriend to the bathroom. I went, shh. Why? I didn't want to expose her to what I saw. Then we went out on the balcony and either lit the blunt or was about to. You remember smoking the weed, which would be drugs, but you didn't recall if y'all was doing drugs. Man, this is some bullshit. Mr. Combs came up behind me on the balcony. He lifted me up and put me on the railing. Can you show us how he held you? To myself. Show us. How much did you weigh? I can't say because of the drugs, but about 115 pounds. What did Mr. Combs scream at you? You know what the fuck you did? I said back. Oh, she said, I said back. I don't know what the fuck I did. But he said, you know what the fuck you did? I kill you, bitch. How long did he hold you there? How long it takes to say that multiple times? You know what the fuck you did. What next? He threw me on the balcony furniture. Were you injured? I didn't know at first. What did Cassie say? Along the lines of, did you just hang her over the... Then I heard her girlfriend is in the house. He left and I left. I wanted to take a shower. I felt disgusted. You felt disgusted? I don't think that's the right emotion after a nigga just hung you over a balcony. Disgusting. You want to take a shower? You act like the nigga raped you. Bitch, he almost killed you. The fuck? You should have felt scared. You should have felt afraid. You should have felt terrified. You should have seen your life flash before your goddamn eyes, not disgusted. I saw a huge bruise on my leg with like a piercing in the middle and back and neck pain. Is this photo a fair and accurate representation of your leg? Damn, I wish I could have seen that photo. I just called one of my managers and they said, if you're scared of anything else, just go to a chiropractor. Did you tell the chiropractor who done it to you? No, they asked, but I just paid and took the neck brace. Is the neck brace in this photo of you? Yes. Did you ever talk with Mr. Combs about this? I said, I don't want any problems with you. He ain't say nothing. When did you last see them? January 2nd, 2018. How do you remember? I tattooed the date on myself. Why? It's the day I decided to get sober. It was a New Year's thing in Miami at the one hotel. Puff, Cassie, and I did 8 hours of ketamine together. Are you aware Cassie included the balcony incident in her complaint? Yes. I told her she had facts wrong. It wasn't in a hotel in Tiffany something. Have you talked with Cassie about your testimony of hers? No, I have nightmares. I scream. Could it be the years of drug abuse that got you like that? Maybe, just maybe the drugs have rewired your brain and fucked you up. When was the last time you had nightmares? The other day. Have you hired a lawyer about the balcony incident? Yes, my first lawyer hired in January 2004. Did you mention everything in your first meeting with us? No. Did your first lawyer send demand letters to Mr. Cohn? Multiple, and the demand was high. He picked it. Did you approve the letters? No, they were incorrect. I let them go. Who? Tyrone Blackburn. Oh, that's bad publicity. Did people reach out to you? Tiffany, Cassie, the producer, Rob Holiday. Was he friends with Mr. Combs? Yes. Hey, my nigga, can we have a sidebar? We may. All right, let me wet my whistle. This shit here is crazy. This here is crazy. These people is, I don't know. I guess what people would do for money, man. I don't know how much money she was getting. She was a fashion designer, so. Who did Mr. Holiday say he was calling for? Puff. What offer was he authorized to offer? Objection. Sustain. How did you feel during the call? I declined the offer. Not responsive because they said objection. Sustain. Move on unless you're prepared to ask some of the foundation questions we asked at the sidebar. Did you talk with him again? No. After yet another sidebar, the objections are sustained. Move on. Your lawsuit, did you write it? No. How much is being requested? 10 million. Nothing further. Cross. Hell yeah. You know we finna ham this bitch up. I need to ask you some questions. You have immunity as long as what you say today is true, right? Yes. Who decides if you're lying? The prosecutors. Ms. Bongolan, you were a graphic designer? Yes. You and Cassie worked on design, including at her house, true? Yes. All right, you were focused on a t-shirt design. There were a lot of things. She asked you to come over? Yes. You suggested Cassie do a photo shoot in the pool in just a t-shirt. That wasn't the first idea, but yeah, you began to feel comfortable with her? Sounds about right. You spent the night? Yes. You went to parties with Kathy. Not going to parties, we partied. Okay, you did a lot of drugs with Cassie. Yes. How did marijuana make you feel? Sometimes hungry. How does ecstasy make you feel? Uplifted. How about G? Like the negative parts of alcohol. Perks. I threw up. Cocoa Puff. Blunt with weed and cocaine. What the fuck? A Cocoa Puff. You would agree with me that you and Cassie had a serious drug problem? Yes. You sold drugs to Cassie a lot? Yes. You got her hundreds of pills? Yes, they were hers. So you was a Cassie drug dealer pretty much. That's why Puff said, you know what you did. You turned his gal into a junkie. Name the dealers. I don't know if I can. Let's refresh. In this job, your clothing line did not work out due to the skater mentality at Diamond Supply Company. I believe they saw the vision, but whatever. You believed you were one of Cassie's best friends? Yes. But you didn't meet Mr. Combs for a year. You met in 2016, first time at a dinner at his house. Yes. Was he standoffish with you? Yes. Did you talk with Deontay Nash after his testimony? Yes, but not about his testimony, right? We know what's going on. You don't need to talk because you know. Objection. Sustain. You hired Tyrone Blackburn to sue Mr. Combs. It was to seek justice. Your definition of justice is to sue Mr. Combs? Can you rephrase that? Suing for money. Yes, that's justice. Money equals justice. She just said it. November 23rd. Well, what about you being a drug dealer? Is there justice for that? Can Cassie sue you for getting her strung out? Now, 2023, you are aware Cassie filed a lawsuit. You were working together then. Yes. May we have a sidebar? You may. They're back. Cassie included the balcony incident in her lawsuit. True. Cassie said this happened at a hotel. True. She didn't say it like that. You said your apartment, it has a balcony. You said she had it wrong, though, and you said Cassie said it was a hotel. And now you're saying she didn't say it like that, but you said you told her the facts was wrong. It wasn't a hotel. It was at the house. I didn't say it like that. Cassie told you she never saw you over a balcony? No, ma'am, I don't remember. All right, right here. Read this page, then look up. You had these conversations? I don't know. About this alleged balcony incident, you and Miss Ventura talked about the date, the place, who was there. True. In 2015 and 2016, you didn't see any signs of violence. True. I don't know the exact year. The birthday party, what drugs were you doing? I don't remember. Alleged knife throwing incident. He just walked in and threw a knife. I'm not sure. Are you telling the truth? Objection. Sustain. Didn't you tell the government they would get in knife fights, plural? I don't remember. Let me show you. I was suggesting where the knife came from. And he said, because it makes no sense. They had knife fights? So Cassie wasn't a victim? You're saying you don't know how he got in to throw the knife, but once he's left, you're no longer worried? I don't remember how I felt. You said a photo shoot, Mr. Combs said, I could kill you. Yes. But at first you told the government it was at a party. I don't know. Your first demand letter said, Mr. Combs said, I could kill you while he hung you over the balcony. He did both, just not at the same time. Sidebar. You met the government January 18, 2024. Didn't mention the I could kill you, but put it in your subsequent demand letter. Yes, in the demand letter. I don't know when. Read this, the whole thing, this paragraph. As much as you want. Thanks, okay. You didn't tell the government about I could kill you and Tyrone was there. Yes, I let him go. Drugs were expensive, right? They are expensive. Now, I don't know. Did you run out of money for drugs? I don't remember that. You and Cassie had a drug partnership. Yes. Cassie would pay for the drugs. You'd go buy them, right? Yes. Did you meet the government on May 2025 and June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th? And there you go. They're doing a good job of saying, because they're trying to say Puff Daddy was her dealer and he kept her incapacitated under drugs. And this lady is saying, well, I ain't meet Puff for a year and me and Cassie were getting high in a bitch. Let's see. Yeah, and that's not long ago. That's today. I'm not good with dates. Your brain fucked up. The balcony incident. Didn't you tell the government there was a party in the apartment? I don't remember that. You told the government your girlfriend was in the bathroom, not that you took her in there, my ex. So she's having a lot of inconsistencies between what she told the government and what she put in her lawsuit. That's interesting. Oh, somebody said Cassie said she needed to get high because she didn't want to do the freak out. Well, all I know is Cassie could be lying. Diddy could be lying. Everybody could be lying. So I'm just not going to take Cassie's word for it because Cassie said it. Because even Cassie said something in her lawsuit that was going to be in her book, and her friend had to correct her. The friend who it actually happened to had to correct her. So I don't know if it was misremembering or lying, but at the least, it's a inconsistency on something that happened. So there's that. Your complaint says you were smoking a cigarette on the balcony, not weed. I don't remember. Different things? Yes. You told the government you recalled he was charging at you. Don't remember. Shit, bitch don't remember nothing. But he walked up behind her. That's he and what she just testified when the USA was questioning her, she testified that he ran up behind her. But if he charged at you, because you told the government he charged at you, because this is what they've sent to these people, but on the stand you said he snuck up behind you. Inconsistencies. Are they lying or are they misremembering? I don't know, but it is causing some doubt, especially when most of the people that are saying this shit is suing him. Didn't you say Mr. Combs sexually assaulted you on the balcony? I said, show them where his hands were. You said he groped your breast, or your lawyer said it. My lawyer said that. Because I about to say, God damn, he was trying to kill you and filling you up. Didn't you tell prosecutors 2 days ago you couldn't remember what happened on the balcony? What the fuck? And she said, I don't remember. You don't remember what happened 2 days ago? Do you remember what drugs you were on? I don't like this witness because she's being really selective about what the fuck she remember and don't remember. She testified she went and fired up the blunt after the shit happened, but now she don't know what drug she was on. She doesn't remember if 2 days ago she told the government she don't remember what happened on the balcony. Now, this is 2 days ago, but we supposed to believe that she remembers some shit that happened 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 2016. You remember some shit from 9 years ago, but you can't remember what happened 2 days ago? This is crazy. Didn't you tell the government you took Molly, G, and cocaine? That's a lot of drugs. Didn't you take them all? No, not all on that night. Miss Westwater, how much you get? How much can I get? Shit. I'd like to finish today. I ask you how long? Quite a bit more. Jurors, you may go until 11 a.m. tomorrow. Damn, what the fuck? What, that was yesterday? That was a short day. How the fuck she let them leave? How much more? 45 minutes, maybe 30. Anything else? I emailed you during the afternoon about a pseudonym order for Jane. This is not in the docket, despite the press filing. There has been a chilling effect on media coverage, even of demeanor of the witness. I don't think people in the courtroom and other courtrooms were trying to violate the order, nor do I think they were chilled. Where are the arguments? Diddy's lawyer says, I disagree that there has been no chilling effect, at least with respect to the mainstream press. I think I will be reading the order. What order? When will any of this be docketed? He on their ass about getting this shit released. It's just more arguments. Now we can't even talk to him on the phone. He has minutes, but he can't call us. It says you have no minutes. What does MDC legal say? That he has no minutes. Can he use core links? That's not like texting. It can be on a 48-hour delay. I will issue an order. See you tomorrow. Adjourned. All right, that is where we are at with day 16. I'll be back this evening with day 17, which is today. So we'll do that tonight. Yeah. That was pretty, and they still got 45 more minutes of this lady. So I bet they grilling her good right now. But yeah, I'm still not sold on what they're trying to get him convicted of. Even in this situation, that she's saying that was a one-off event with her and him. And she kept going around, but it was a one-off event. He did it one time, and we would have to assume that he talking about she was buying drugs for Cassie. That was the you know what you did thing. If that's my assumption. Don't know what he meant by it because she said she didn't know, but that would be my assumption. And even after that incident, she went back with him. Started the new year off with him and Cassie and was getting high in the bitch for 8 hours. And she sued him for $10 million. So she has motive to come in but we still got 45 more minutes of testimony. But I'm not saying that she even said that she ain't see no domestic violence from him. She did see the knife throwing incident. Was that her? Yeah. She said Cassie threw the knife back though. And she had once said they had knife fights. So was Puff just beating the shit out of her, or was they beating each other, which has been said several times? I don't know, but the government has not proved a RICO. It's not, I don't see it, but I'm not on the jury. To the next episode, we out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us some misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the Fitbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, where my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hop it, cook it, whip it, ship it, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving pack niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm too geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I let my lover choose it. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.